Hello everybody, Wolfman Gaming here, coming to you live from PAX 2015, PAX East 2015. Be giving you interviews from game developers and just general footage of stuff. Better stick around because we'll be finding some pretty cool shit. Hello everybody, Wolfman Gaming here, and I'm here in front of the Guns of Icarus booth at PAX East 2015, and I'm here with...
Howard.
Alright, so we got the CEO of Guns of Icarus here.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what you guys are showing off today? I think it was co-op mode?
Yeah, it's co-op PvE, battling against an armada of enemy planes, ships, and boss ships with two modes. One is, call it raid and defense. You're basically defending a base, but also trying to help it retrieve resources against enemy onslaught. And the second one is called retrieve. You're basically chasing an enemy envoy to try to destroy it and retrieve cargo and to win the game.
All right, and so for those who might not know, which probably not that many, could you explain what the basis of Guns of Icarus?
Yeah, sure. It's really all about teamwork. You're on steampunk airships, and so before, it's all PvP. So you're battling against other teams or airships. Your crew with three other players, so a crew of four. And someone will fly the ship, someone will man big turret guns, and someone will run around repair as the ship takes damage. And now in co-op, it's all about the environment. It's still the team working together, but you're battling against all like AI enemies, Skynet, and stuff like that.
All right, and can you tell us when you think the co-op might be released?
No idea. Well, I think the next step though is that hopefully soon after PAX, we'll be able to get the Kickstarter backers and the people who pre-order into basically a prototype environment. And they have to live with a lot of bugs, a lot of experimentations, but hopefully that's the fun of it. So we'll see if we can get that happen pretty quickly, and we'll see. We'll just take it from there.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Cool.
Hello everybody, Wolfman Gaming at PAX East 2015, and I'm here with a shark developer of Edge of Space. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've built here?
So Edge of Space is a 2D sandbox, similar to like Terraria, but it's more like Metroid and Terraria had a baby. So the combat is a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more, a lot more motion, a little bit more skill based on the things that you do there. But it does come with the things that you can expect: mining, crafting, and exploration. Some of the key features involved, we're kind of a crazy atmosphere. We have laser sharks, we have plasma-fisted polar bears, we have DJ Dubstep Penguin Boss. But as well, we have things like dynamic worlds that are generated that you can kind of like jump to and jump back to. We have more of a central world that you start at, but you kind of like go to these alternate worlds. And as well, we have dynamic events that are occurring around the world while you play. So at all times, things can change.
All right, and is it in like a beta, alpha?
So we're on early access right now. I would say that we're at beta. And yeah, we consistently update. We update probably every 2 to 4 weeks.
And it's on Steam, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
And is it going to be on consoles at all for people to look for?
Well, first of all, we need to see how well it does on PC and Mac first. And the goal is to release it on PC and Mac.
And do you have any time frame of when it might be released?
I'd be remiss. I'd say we're trying to get it as good as soon as possible.
All right, so look for Edge of Space on Steam Early Access. Thank you. Hello everybody, Wolfman here with...
Jordan Thomas.
Jordan Thomas here, and he's made a game called The Magic Circle. Can you tell us a little bit about that game?
Absolutely. It's the story of a legendary unfinished game called The Magic Circle. So think your Last Guardians, your Half-Life 3s, anything where the fan expectation is so high that it could not be met by mortals. And so you play the hero of this unfinished world, and you wander off to either go ship that game from the inside or cancel it.
And I'm guessing there'll be a lot of Easter eggs in this then, by the sound of it?
A lot of these what?
Or like references, Easter eggs?
Oh, certainly. I mean, we don't want to slam any one particular game because that's just kind of a cheap shot, but we do want to invoke the feeling you get when you're dealing with people who promise the second coming and deliver a sort of little spurt.
So, this is looking kind of spooky. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
This is an intern and the lead designer who are currently arguing over the player, and the intern just deleted you to see what would happen, and the lead designer is really pissed off about it. So these guys sort of fly around changing the world around you and making terrible decisions, and it's up to you to kind of find a way to reverse them. You slowly steal the tools of game design from these guys and become more and more like them, but, you know, competent.
Oh, so is this in early access? Is it in beta? What stages are it in?
We don't want you guys to have to forgive us for objectively broken crap. So we're probably not going to do early access the way that people usually do it, because that kind of is the joke of the game, is that it's unfinished. So our plan is to instead announce we're very, very sorry for the delay, and then just put the game out.
Do you have a time frame of when that'll happen?
Early this year. So we aren't announcing a date for the exact reason I just said, but it's going to be early this year, first half, you know.
And clearly on PC, you know of any console releases?
PC and Mac for sure, possibly Linux, and then console if there's enough for a response.
All right. Well, thank you very much. This looks pretty funny. And,
Oh, great. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you for coming by.
Huh?
Thank you for coming by.
No problem. Hello, everybody. Wolfman here at PAX East 2015. Here with
Super duper Garrett Cooper, creator of Black Ice.
All right, so I've been watching a little bit of it. Seems like a first-person Tron kind of thing
Absolutely.
going on. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so it's a first-person shooter with a lot of RPG elements. So it's like Borderlands meets Tron.
Nice. Can you tell us where you got the idea for the gameplay and such?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's I'm really going for like a neuromancer, snow crash sort of hacking thing. And so you're out on the internet and there's all these corporate servers, you're trying to break in and steal things. And I want people to be afraid that if they hack something just a little bit too strong, yeah, the loot might be better, but it's dangerous. So you can make mistakes in this game.
And so are all these little things that are running around in there, are they supposedly viruses or something like
Kind of like that, yeah. So ICE stands for Intrusion Countermeasure Electronics. So Black Ice is the kind of ice that tries to kill you. So when you hack a server, it does spawn a bunch of spiders and everything, and then you kill it with lasers, which is how real life hacking works.
And it says down at the bottom, look, you can see it's out on Steam now?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in early access on Steam right now. The game is $10.
Nice, all right. So we'll keep a lookout for that. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you, Boo.
Hello, everybody. Wolfman here at PAX East 2015, and I'm here with...
Colin van Ginkel.
All right, so you seem to have made a pretty fast-paced looking game called Rive. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. We call Rive the metal wrecking robot hacking shooter. So you're wrecking robots and you're hacking them. And it's inspired by classic games of the 90s, games like Gradius, Mega Man, R-Type. But it's a new concept, so we're using new technology and pretty graphics, and I think it's a lot of fun. So
Yeah, it seems to be kind of focused more on the fast-paced kind of days that you don't really see anymore.
yeah, that's what we like about the old games. That it's always fair, but it's always really difficult. So it makes you feel good when you complete something. And we think that's missing from games these days a lot.
Do you have any are you in beta right now, or are you released?
It's we don't really use beta or alpha. It's just we have a game that's really fun now. So we're almost done with the fun, and we're making a lot of content now. And we'll probably have a demo on Steam at some point, but it will be a few more months, I think. So.
All right. Well, we'll be sure to check it out. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hello, everybody. Wolfman here at PAX East 2015, Day 2, and I'm here with...
Maxime Schoonmaker.
And we are here looking at a game called Interloper. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Alright, so this is Interloper. It's an online multiplayer real-time strategy game, but the twist is that the matches only take up 5 minutes.
How do you accomplish that?
So what happens is the game is about spreading your domain. All of it is focused about trying to get control over the level through your domain. And what happens is, as a consequence, all of the strategy is based around what we call spatial tactics. So it's a lot about positioning your units and placing them in the correct positions, more so than the kind of units that you have. In this way, it's a bit more that it's a bit more like chess or like Go than something like StarCraft. And then what happens is the human brain is a lot better at looking at things in a spatial way than at crunching numbers and stuff. So we could get the gameplay to be a lot faster while still being having good depth in a strategic sense.
Now, is this on early access? Is this in development still?
All right, it's still in development. What happens is we have a beta, and we plan to release at the end of spring, somewhere around April or May.
All right, we'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you for sharing.
All right, yeah, thank you.